obviously we're in the tunnel. I've got a flag in my hand ready to start, and then we're like, where's the other ref? How's it going, guys and girls, and welcome back to another vlog and yet again another tournament. So today's tournament is going to be hosted by Referee Abroad, which is going to be at PSG, the Champions League winners of 2025. If they don't win that, let's forget us anything and let's scrap that bit out. So, like Referee Abroad, so you've got 15 to 20 referees who meet up and referee all over the world. So they cover anywhere from America and basically the rest of Europe. A little bit different to Dana Cup, as obviously the Dana Cup you've got about 200 to 250 referees, and obviously which means there's less games, whereas today it's going to be about 15 or 20 of us, and obviously which is going to be more games, but that means more fitness. I'm going to make my way to St Pancras soon, follow my journey, and I'll see you soon. So I'm at St Pancras now, ready to go through security, so obviously I will have to stop filming shortly. So yeah, I'll see you guys when I get up to the Eurostar. Hopefully get comfy, get a nice comfy seat, try have a little sleep, and yeah, I'll see you on the Eurostar and then see you in Paris. So I've just come back from the bar now. Just spent £8 on a cookie and some Pringles. I've just been held at gunpoint, but yeah, on the Eurostar. Shouldn't be too far away, maybe about an hour away now, and yeah, I'll let you know when I get to the hotel. Hopefully give you a little room tour and we'll go from there. So, nearly there. Officially arrived into Paris and now moments away from the hotel. The journey was okay. Well, the Eurostar journey was very straightforward. To actually get to the hotel where the referees are staying was a little bit complex, but kind of is what it is. I am staying with another referee, so I may not be vlogging when I'm actually inside the room itself. So I will try and give a quick little room tour. If not, I'll check in tomorrow and let you know how day one goes. Okay, so just a quick check-in. So I have just met all the referees downstairs in the hotel foyer, good bunch. And I did say it in the last clip as well that it's going to be myself and another referee sharing the room. Slight change of plan, that's no longer the case. Let's have a quick look at the room that they got me staying in. So, quite standard. And also as well, I'm quite glad that it's not actually, I'm not sharing a room with someone, because I don't think them beds could be any closer together, to be fair. But yeah, literally what it says on the tin, and you can't complain. Yeah, obviously a nice free hotel room. See if we've got a, yeah, what it says on the tin. So yeah, that is it. Nothing too special, nothing to write home about, but it's going to do the job. Good opportunity for me to get my head down and have a sleep after a long day of refereeing tomorrow. So I'm going to check out and I'll see you all tomorrow. Morning everyone. So it's day one of my Referee Abroad tournament. I slept like a baby. It's probably because of the travelling that I was doing yesterday, obviously, to make my way to Paris. As you can hear, my hay fever in the middle of the night has gone absolutely berserk. I slept with the window slightly open, and yeah, pollen has defeated me. So what the plan is now is we're going to head down shortly for breakfast. It's currently 7:45, and then we're going to head down for breakfast for 8 AM. The pickup, so the coach that we're going to get to take us to the pitches, to the PSG campus, is 8:45. So it gives us a little bit of a time, obviously, to get a little bit of a bite to eat. And yeah, I'll keep you guys updated in the evening of day one of how the games went. I probably won't film too much, obviously, of myself when I'm actually at the pitches. I want to enjoy the experience as much as possible. But yeah, I'll give you guys an update of how the games went, the scores, and the rest of it when I get back to my hotel in the evening. That's all for me, and I'll see you guys soon. Oh my God. So how's it going, guys? So as promised, I am checking in after day one of Referee Abroad out at the PSG Academy Campus. So I won't lie, I am absolutely shattered. I wouldn't say it's to do with fitness, more to do with the actual weather. It's been absolutely beautiful. It's been about 21, 22 degrees, and there's been absolutely loads of games today. I am going to read through the games and results, and also the role that I did have today. So it started off UK versus UAE. I was the AR on this game, and this finished 1-1. Throughout the whole day, you are balancing between ARs and also in the middle as well. So yeah, that was UK versus UAE, and that they are all small-sided games as well. So it's not your 11-a-side games. I think it's 8-a-side. It's 8-a-side. And it's small. They're quite small pitches, as you would have seen from the previous clips that I've included, where I've tried to show you obviously what the actual pitches look like as well. Then my first game in the middle was Hong Kong versus France. That was a very, very close game. Could have gone either way. I am lying. It did finish 10-0 to France, and I did have 2 assistants as well, who were very, very good as well. Then I went back onto the line for the next game, and that was Canada versus Brazil, and that finished 1-0 to Brazil. And like I said, I was on the line for that. Again, another very close game. And so you are going to see a recurring pattern. France are absolutely dominating in this, and I don't think that's to do with obviously the fact that they're in their home country. I think it's just because they do have very, very good up and coming youngsters as well. So yeah, that was France versus USA East, and that finished 7-0 to France. And like I said, I was on the line for that again. I then went into the middle again, and that was Saudi versus Saudi versus France, and that finished 5-1 to France. And again, like I said, you are going to see a recurring pattern. France absolutely battering teams. It then went on to Rwanda versus Canada, and that finished 1-0 to Canada. Again, Rwanda versus France, and that finished 1-0 to Rwanda. And again, and I was on the line, so I was on the line for both Rwanda and the France game as well. Then France versus Canada, and that finished 5-0 to France, and I was in the middle for that. And then my day finished off, and which was UAE versus USA East, and that finished 2-0 to the USA, which did actually put them into the playoffs, which is going to be played tomorrow. That concludes my day one. I will obviously, because I don't want this vlog to go on for too long. So just to summarise, it's been a very, very good first day, to be honest, and I do highly recommend any referees who's thinking about doing a referee abroad. And this isn't any sponsored video from Referee Abroad. I'm not getting paid from anyone in the organisation. It's mainly just me vlogging and highlighting my experience. So, but yeah, any referee that's wanting to do Referee Abroad, I highly, highly recommend it. I'm definitely going to be going back to another tournament in the near future. Obviously, Dana Cup coming up in July. So yeah, like I said, I don't want this to go on for too long. So I'm going to wrap it up here. It's a very, very early start tomorrow. We need to be at the pitches for 8 o'clock. And 8 o'clock was obviously the time that we was downstairs eating our breakfast. So it's quite an early start tomorrow morning. So yeah, I'm going to check out, and I'll try and get a few videos tomorrow on the pitch. And I can't tell you what games we've got for tomorrow either, because we don't know ourselves. So what I'll do tomorrow, I'll wrap it up, and I'll tell you guys in the evening how my day went. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. So it's day 2 at the Referee Abroad tournament. I did say I was going to check in the evening, but it's currently 5:50 in the morning. The reason why I said I was going to only check in the evening for today is because I didn't have the fixtures. We did get our fixtures quite late last night, so I'm just going to give a quick run through of what the day looks like on day 2 at Referee Abroad. And I am talking quite quiet, as everyone else in the hotel is probably sleeping up within the referees and one of the team, well, 2 of the teams that are going to be having their early kickoffs for this morning. So and as you can tell, I've got the sniffles again. I'm definitely I didn't learn, obviously. I've again slept with the window open, and hay fever 2, Lou 0.
So 8:45 first game for myself, and that's Jordan versus Kuwait, and that's boys 11s. Then 9:30, I'm on the line for France versus USA. Then as you can tell, these games are very back to back. There's not really many many breaks in between. Then you've got a 10:15, and that's Saudi versus the UK. And I'm on the line for that. Then I've got a 10:55, and because it's getting quite close to the end of the tournament, we're now getting roles for fourth officials as well, and that's a 10:55, and that is UAE versus Rwanda. Then 11:30, it's Jordan versus Rwanda, and an AR in that one. Then 12:15, the teams have not yet been confirmed, because obviously we need to wait for the final standings for where the teams are finishing in other groups. And then my day is going to finish at 1:45, sorry. And again, we don't have the teams confirmed, as we're still waiting for the final standings in their groups as well. So obviously, compared to yesterday we finished at, our final games was 6 p.m. and obviously today you can see we're finishing at 1:45. So hopefully it's going to be a bit of a more calmer day today. But regardless, it has been a very good day yesterday, and hopefully it's going to be a good day today. I will check in the evening tonight and just let everyone know how the games went. And yeah, I'll see everyone then. So how's it going, guys? So as promised, I'm coming in just to check in on how day 2 games went at referee abroad. Just before I get started, I would like to just address how hay fever has now gone 4-0 up, and I haven't even had a chance to even get a consolation goal. You can see here my eyes, and funny enough, only one eye has actually been taking the battering out. So yeah, clearly the pollen in Paris is much stronger than the pollen is in the UK. So yeah, enough waffling. So my first game, where I was in the middle, that was Jordan versus Kuwait, and that was 5-0 to Jordan. To be fair, very one-sided. We'll be completely honest, but obviously it's not about the result. Well, it is about the results, but obviously it's more about the kids actually going out and enjoying themselves. And obviously, if they win, then of course that's a bonus. Then it was France versus USA when I was an AR for that, and France came out and won that game 1-0. That was Saudi UK. That finished 1-1. In the playoff games, it does actually go straight to penalties, and obviously England and penalties. Obviously it doesn't end well, and tradition didn't break. UK team lost that game on penalties. Rwanda UAE, again, I was in the middle for that one. That was a 10-0 defeat for UAE against Rwanda. Very one-sided, to be honest, but again, like I said, it's actually the taking part what counts. And then I did say earlier on this morning, when I was very tired, like 5:40 or whatever time it was in the morning, that we didn't have the confirmed games, obviously, because we needed to see who was going to progress in the latter stages. So it was Jordan versus Saudi Arabia, and Saudi came out and won that game 2-0. And And then the last game, and bearing in mind it has been absolutely hot, so hot as well. So the fact that myself and the referees have done as many games as we have in the previous 2 days is an achievement in itself, to be honest. And then 1/4 which was the last game, and that was USA against Qatar. And that was a group stage game, but I believe it was to see who was going to progress into the finals. So that wasn't a playoff game; that was definitely a group stage game. And USA came out 3-1 or 3-0 winners in that. I don't actually have that written down; I've just got the team names, but I'm sure that was either 3-0 or 3-1. And yeah, that is it. That's how day 2's been. We do have a little bit of a spare time now, so me and the referees, we're going to go out into central Paris and enjoy ourselves. Hopefully get a bite to eat and just do a bit of exploring. And obviously it's a must, wearing my 3 lions and supporting my country proud while I'm out here. And yeah, obviously tomorrow is the finals, so obviously I don't want this vlog to be too long, so I'm going to wrap it up here. But how the finals work, obviously there's about 21 referees out here, and not enough games obviously for everyone to get one. So obviously if you end up getting a game, then it's based on your performance, how you've done in the previous 2 days, rather than it being random, which is good. Obviously you have to work for a final, same as you have to work for anything that you want. Obviously I won't front and be like, oh, I'm not bothered about getting the final. I do want a final, even if it's not in the middle. I'd love a final on the line, or a 4th official. But obviously everyone wants one in the middle, let's be honest. But obviously if I don't get one, then obviously there's always next time. But if I do, massive. And the final is actually at the Parc Des Princes as well. So like, refereeing at in the PSG stadium, that would be incredible in itself. I won't be wrapping anything up this evening when I get back to the hotel room, because obviously I've done a little roundup now. I may try a vlog when I get into Paris, who knows, sort of go with the flow. Let you guys know tomorrow if I get an update, if I got a final or not. If not, I'll do a little bit of vlogging inside the stadium, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Morning everyone, so it's day 3 and the final day of the Referee Abroad tournament at PSG. So last time you spoke to me, I did say about we're not sure if we've got a final or not. Good news, we do have a final, and well, 3 finals, 1 in the middle and 2 on the line. So I'm going to give a quick brief of what games I've got, and then obviously the next time you'll be speaking to me, I'll give you a quick rundown of how the games went, and then yeah, that'll be the end of this vlog. So I've got a 10:30 game, and that is in the middle, and that's Hong Kong versus Jordan. And like I said, that's at PSG, which is just mental, bonkers. And then the one on the line I've got, it's 11:15, and that's France versus Morocco. And then the final game of the PSG tournament will be Rwanda versus USA East, and that's at midday. And again, that's on the line. So obviously being greedy, I'd love to have more middles, but obviously I understand the organisers need to make it fair and make sure everyone can get at least one game in the middle at PSG. So obviously I'm grateful to even have one game in the middle. So yeah, nice. It's gonna be very, very good. I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, I'll give you guys a brief of how, and as you can tell, my voice has gone as well, obviously. This is the most I've spoke on the vlogs and also on the pitch as well. It'll be good. I'll give you guys a rundown after, probably when I get back to the hotel later on, later this afternoon. Yeah, I'll speak to you guys soon.
This one. Yeah, how are you, man?
So how's it going, guys? So I have just got back from the Parc Des Princes Stadium, obviously the home of PSG, for the referee abroad finals for the PSG Academy. Wow, what a stadium! What a stadium! Obviously, you've seen it on TV, and you can see that it's a massive, incredible looking stadium. When you're actually down there on the turf looking up, it doesn't do it justice. I am going to include the clip, a few clips after this, obviously just to show you obviously the POV of what the stadium actually looks like, but when you're down there, even that won't do it justice, because when you're actually down there on the turf, it's absolutely incredible. What a stadium that is. But yeah, obviously I'm going to just wrap it up here, just let you know how the games went. And yeah, then we'll go from there. I did make a slight mistake. I thought they were all finals today. Some of them were basically just to determine where the teams are going to finish in the rankings. One of the games for Jordan, Hong Kong, it was basically for the team to determine which team was going to finish 13th in the ranking. So yeah, Jordan, Hong Kong, that finished 1-1. A bit of a schoolboy error. I assumed that game was a final, so I was ready to set up for penalties, and then one of the organisers came over and they was like, no, Lewis, it's not a final. This is just to determine who's going to finish 13th, which is okay. So yeah, that finished 1-1, and to be honest, I'm not sure who they decided was going to finish 13th. It probably would go down to goal difference. The second game, I was meant to be in AR. That was Morocco versus France. I was meant to be in AR with another referee, obviously on the other line. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if the referee didn't turn up or they were running late. But obviously we're in the tunnel. I've got a flag in my hand ready to start. And then we're like, where's the other ref? So yeah, I ended up stepping into the middle, and then someone else ended up going onto the line. That was good. That was obviously so I got two middles, obviously, which was quite cool. And that finished 1-1. That finished, and that one was a final, so that did end up going to penalties. And France ended up beating Morocco on penalties. The last game was Rwanda versus USA. And Rwanda ended up coming out 1-0 victors in that game. So not many goals scored in the stadium for the games that I was involved in anyway. But yeah, incredible nonetheless. So yeah, I am gonna wrap up the vlog here. The next vlog I'll probably be doing will be the Dana Cup 2025. If I end up doing any exciting tournaments or any good opportunities before then I'll get that vlogged. If not, I'll see you guys for Dana Cup 2025, and I'll see you soon.